I just think it's been utter madness that we have just shut down the economy as a cure-all for everything.
Yes. If they have one little cough, they're quarantined to their rooms. 2 weeks quarantined to their rooms. They're not eating. I watch it. I serve them their food. If they are allowed a visitor, it's supervised. You're going to visit your mother and somebody is sitting there watching, making sure you don't touch her, you don't hug her, you don't kiss her. They need love.
It sounds like they're being treated like infants.
They are.
At the most recent Yahoo Nation protest at Toronto's Yonge Dundas Square last Saturday, we came across a nurse who works at a long-term care facility. She was worried that speaking out might result in her termination, so she didn't give us her name and she remained masked. However, she is upset that so many seniors at her long-term care facility are enduring such awful treatment and in fact being treated like infants, all in the name of public safety. Here's what she had to say.
So, ma'am, you said off camera you're in the long-term care business. That's why you have to wear a mask. Why is that? If someone sees you on camera, you're...
Just for my job.
I see then. Okay then.
So I'm forced to wear a mask at work, obviously. Outside of work, I say I'm exempt. I have yet to have a problem in my hometown. But what's going on in long-term care right now? COVID is kind of killing our people, our seniors. They have not been allowed visitors. They are starving themselves to death. They are depressed. So, as far as dying by COVID, if you want to say that, but in reality, they're depressed, they're lonely, and they're starving themselves.
You know, that's a tragedy. And I've said since the early days of the pandemic, ma'am, that given the stats, we know that 82% of the deaths in this country are seniors in long-term care facilities. And instead of shutting down the whole economy and instead of canceling elective surgery, and what have we seen? Depression rates up, suicide rates up, spousal abuse rates up. We should have directed our focus to the people in a facility that you work in. I just think it's been utter madness that we have just shut down the economy as a cure-all for everything.
Yes. If they have one little cough, they're quarantined to their rooms. 2 weeks quarantined to their rooms. They're not eating. I watch it. I serve them their food. If they are allowed a visitor, it's supervised. You're going to visit your mother and somebody is sitting there watching, making sure you don't touch her, you don't hug her, you don't kiss her. They need love.
It sounds like they're being treated like infants.
They are. When I walk into a room, I close the door. I take my mask off. They are so happy to see our faces. I hug them, I kiss them. I could lose my job for that, but my love is for them.
And what do you think of the rumors that there's going to be yet another further shutdown? We've seen elements of the hospitality industry this week had further restrictions in terms of operating hours. Do you think we're going to go through what we went through beginning in March, or will people rise up and say enough is enough?
I'm hoping that we don't go through what we did. The facility I work at, I went in the other day, and they have all the carts ready for people to be quarantined. They fitted us for our new N95 masks. You know, they're all talking about the second wave, and I believe we are the second wave. We are the second wave, not this testing. They're also talking about how physicians are being told by the College of Physicians, do not write doctor's notes for people that are exempt. I do not have proof, but I do know somebody that could not get a doctor's note.
Well, you know, ma'am, all I got to say is thank you for having the courage to stand up. I know there are people that would give you a hard time for this, and I hope your job is not affected, but thank
our seniors, please pray for our seniors.
Folks, if you can, please go to journalistdefensefund.com, make a donation so that we can continue to bring you the other side of the story.